Hello. It's Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025. If you're watching live on YouTube, then it's just after 1:30 p.m. here in the UK. If you're watching live on Rumble, then it's just after 7 p.m. here in the UK. And if you are not watching live, then I don't know what time it is, but welcome along anyway to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is all about competing in multiple series within Real Racing 3 Update 13.2, and this is part 6 of that mini series. So let's share the device screen and let's have some audio. Right. I think what I'll do first is I'll just talk about the things that I'm not going to do today and why I'm not going to do them. Specifically, the online multiplayer tournament. At the moment, that stands at 8 gold. Just shy of getting to 9. So that's one event that I'm not going to do today. Another event is the weekly time trial. I'm well within Group C. Don't think I'm going to get to Group B. And then finally, the time trial competition, the 12th birthday time trial competition. I'm just about in Group D. Again, I don't see me getting any further. Now, what I've found is since moving over to zero assists on the brakes, is I'm not quite as fast as what I was when the brake assist was set to low. So in fairness, both the weekly time trial and the 12th birthday time trial competition, I've set those times when I did a lap with the brakes set to low assist. And in fairness, also on the online multiplayer tournament, I was able to go up the ratings and the rankings again with the brake assists on low rather than completely off. What I'm finding at the moment is I'm between half a second to a second slower with brake assists off than low. Now, I am going to persist, but I'm also aware that if I can set a faster time, then I'm obviously going to do that. So at this moment in time, I'm going to carry on with brake assist set to off. And as a result, I'm not going to do the time trial races today or the multiplayer online tournament. That being said, there's still plenty of races to be had. Today, I'll be racing in 6 different series. I'm going to start in the exclusive series. I'm only doing one of the exclusive series today. The others will be done later this week. I'm going to start with the Aston Martin V12 Vantage 2022 exclusive series. Now, this currently sits at 22%. So my target today is just to get this above 25% and therefore earn 10 gold. I'm going to stay away from the very short races. I'm going to focus in today's stream on the eliminations. Let's get racing. As always on this particular track, I'm going to try and stay out of trouble and go around the outside. Moving into 6. should get 5th. Probably just sliding behind 4th at the moment. There we go, into 4th, into 3rd. Second. One moment, just going to turn the audio down ever so slightly. Let's put it there. There we go. Should be all right, I think. Let's have a look. There we go. Right. Okay, let's get racing. See if I can catch these two up. Oh. Okay, still in 3rd. I have to settle for 3rd on this particular race. Yeah. There we go, 3rd. Another example of me not still being particularly good when brake assists are removed completely. As I said, I shall carry on practicing and I will get better. And while I'm getting better, I'll still be earning gold. Now, in terms of my current gold harvesting mode, this is day 4. Aiming for 70 gold a day at the very least. Would like to try and earn 80 gold a day. And my gold tally is at 316, so I'm almost at the 80 gold a day mark. 320 being what I would need to get to hit 80 gold a day for the last 4 days. Okay, let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. Oh, no. What on earth is happening? I've lost acceleration. It's one of the reasons why I stopped using this larger iPad, and there it is. Let's just give it a wipe down, see if that's... There you go. But things like that mess your race up. And that's what's happened. It's messed my race up. I was doing very nicely in 3rd on the tail of 2nd. And obviously now what happens is you then just try that a little bit harder to catch up and make more mistakes. And I like Goose has put, is that a sweaty screen? Well, I think it's more to do probably with my sweaty palms, but yes. Oh, do you know what? Forget it. Let's try that again. Oh dear. Let's try that again. There we go, that's better. That's more like it. Let's see if we can stay there. And a lot go said that would get you a lot more than a ticket. Indeed it would. Indeed it would. Very good. Aaron C. John in the chat says, hello John. Sorry, Aaron, welcome along. And I can't drive when I'm looking at the when I'm looking at the chat. But I am still in the lead, so that's fine. Just damaged the car just a little bit. Yeah, not driving the best at this moment in time. Bit rusty. We'll get there. Got to hold off second just to get first. It's not been pretty. First, nonetheless. There we go. Aaron C. John says, "Oh, sorry. No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault at all. It's my fault." Trying to do too many things at the same time when you're driving very fast is not a good idea. As Alok said previously, it definitely would have got me more than a ticket if I'd have done that in real life, which obviously I wouldn't. So 24%. And tier 9, there's another elimination, so we'll give that a go around Mount Panorama. Alok Goose says damage is very notable in Le Mans and Spa. I find it depends on the car. I don't know why, but the bite points, the braking points, sorry, on this car are very different to the car that I was racing earlier this morning. Which makes sense as it was one of the LMPs. But if I can just get this over 25%, I'll be happy. As always on this particular track, I like to stay out of trouble, so I'll just go around the outside. Managed to get into first. Just a case of staying there now. This car a little bit easier said than done. There we go, up to the top. Brakes on for this little bit. Still in the lead, over 100 yards ahead of second. 4 cars in the race. .200 yards ahead of second. Just making sure at this moment in time, still just about enough. I'm at least on the podium. Final 2 cars left in the race, into first, 200 yards ahead of second. Even though I'm struggling, I reckon I can work my way through this and slowly but surely improve. There we go. Alok asks, do I play multiplayer? I do in quite a number of the streams, but not today. Okay, so hopefully that's taken the car above 25% in this particular series, thus earning an additional 10 gold. There we go. 326 gold currently on. Right, it doesn't look as if there's a great deal of durability left. So I think what I'll do to finish off with this car is I'll have a go at a cup. And Circuit de Catalunya was there, so I thought let's do that. 6 laps. That should be enough, even if I run into a bit of trouble, to get first. This car is a little bit slidey, unfortunately, on this particular track. Again, I'm just sort of staying out of trouble. So you almost lost it off the track there. Into 13. Through into 10. Into 7th, that's fine. Onto the inside now. Got these next 2. There we go. So that's 5th. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice and tight into 4th. To 3rd. Alok goes, I usually don't have a competitive car, so I avoid the multiplayer. Well, what I would suggest is even if you don't have a competitive car, at least get your name on the scoreboard. So usually the minimum amount of gold you can get is between 3 and 4. So even if you're struggling, I'd say always just to set at least 1 race so you can get some gold. That's what I would do. Fleming, second. Right on the tail of first. And a lot also asked, maybe lowering the sensitivity would make it a bit easier to handle. I don't think it's specifically the steering that's the problem. I think for me the issue is simply finding those braking points into the corners. So I think it's all to do with me turning the brake assist from low to off in regards to where I'm struggling, which is just a learning curve, a learning experience. There we go, sorry. Into first. Okay, and Nikki Mukia says, hello, how are you doing today? Hello back. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting in the chat. I'm going too fast. There we go. And there's an example of, oh no. There's an example of me braking too late. Nevertheless, I am still just in the lead. And they also put good to see you. Well, it's good to see you too. Thank you very much. And a lot says yes, I do try to get the full goal most of the time. Very good, excellent. I think that's all you can do if your car's not competitive enough, just to do a race, so you can at least pick up some gold, even if it's a small amount. It's the same with the weekly time trial. Even if you don't have the best car, just set a time anyway, so at least you do get some gold reward, would be always my suggestion there. Alright, I seem to have survived that little skirmish now, and I'm starting to pull away from second place. Did I again have a problem with the accelerator not working? I don't think that's a fault now with the iPad. I do think it's just my greasy fingers. Just need to get into a habit of cleaning the iPad a little bit more regularly than what I do, I think. Because when it's clean, it seems to work no problem. It's just grease on the screen causing the problem. So there we go. So coming towards the end of lap 4, I'm over 200 yards ahead of second. Daisy, a little bit off there. Aaron C. Jarnett asks, what device am I playing on? I'm playing currently on an iPad Air. So it's a larger screen than the iPad Mini that I've been using in the past. The reason why I'm using it is I just find the larger iPad Air has a much more powerful CPU and I believe a bit more memory, so I think it's AirPlaying to the AirPlayer receiver on the PC, it just seems to be so much more reliable. But I have a bigger issue though with the accelerator button every now and then not working. Which I seem to be able to resolve just by giving it a good clean. So it does seem to be to do with the greasiness of my fingers. Or my fingertips. Right, there we go. So penultimate lap, still in first. Not really been seeing how far out, but I'm just over 200 yards ahead of second. So I haven't really been pulling away there. But it's good enough to get first. You find the back end on this car, you can lose it quite easily compared to other cars of a similar PR. But it is a nice car. We're up to the end of lap 6. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. That's what it looks like inside. Can't say it's a particularly brilliant view. We'll go back to what we were doing. You'll see there I've completely smashed the windscreen though. Now only 20 yards ahead of second, so I best make this count. There we go. Good enough. So Alak Ghost has put, I usually keep low brake assist when trying to learn a new car and notice the points the computer starts braking your car. Then I remove the assist and use the reference. Works for most cars. Yeah, so to be fair, that's kind of what I've been doing for the past couple of months, but now I've decided to remove the brake assists, but I still struggle. I think because all the cars have different braking points, and sometimes I forget to brake. Aaron C. John says playing on a larger screen should be hard, taking a corner and all. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily argue. I just find it makes a difference to the airplay. I think airplay quality goes up with not so much a larger screen, but with a more powerful CPU and a bit more memory. Definitely my iPad mini was always unreliable in comparison to the iPad Air. There we go. So that's the end of racing today for the Aston Martin V12 Vantage 2022 exclusive series. Achieved my target, got over 25%, currently sits at 28%. More racing in that series tomorrow. So what's next? Right, I believe I need to go into season 2. Somewhere along here. There we go. No, not season 2. It might even be season 1. Let's have a look. There we go. So, Lamborghini love letter. So, in the recent sales, I fully upgraded the Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4. So, there is an exclusive series to do, but today I'm attempting to complete the Lamborghini love letter series. Potential reward of 31 gold. I always do that. So in tier 19, we've got the Monza Grand Prix circuit. I believe it's 4 laps. There we go. 4 laps. Minimum PR 83.3, and my car sits at 86.1. Now, I'll be honest, I am going to cut the corner here just to get ahead. Just to get ahead. Seems that there's no penalty. Why not? There we go. Already in front. Question is, can I stay there though? Now this car does feel, which is quite surprising, bear in mind it's a Lamborghini, Feels grippier than the Aston Martin. And you saw there, I did brake late, but she handled beautifully. From my perspective, there we go. Let's see what happens. So I've got 4 laps to do around here. Oh. Did brake late there, not to worry. Get her back under control. Well, if I did that every time, I'd be relatively happy. Okay, so here we go. I braked a little bit too early there. Okay, there we go. Still in first. I'm currently 200, 300 yards ahead of second, which isn't too bad. I did brake too early this time, so I'm going to brake. Oh, I'm braking too late this time. There we go. Carry on going. There we go. Jose enters the chat on the YouTube side and says hi. Hi Jose, how are you doing? Good to see you again. And he puts, I got the Zenvo. Well done. Well done indeed. Did you get it with 3 across the board? 3 upgrades across the board. Okay, here we go. Final lap. Still in first, 400 yards ahead of second. There we go. Nicely round the final corner, the parabolica, into the straight for a first. There we go. And Jose says, yes, he got it with all threes. Very good. Very good. I'm predicting when I come to do it, I reckon I'll be 5, 3, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3 is my expectation. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But we'll see. We'll see. Rosie says, I could have gotten it for cheaper, but I got the gold and I didn't want to suffer. Well, yeah. Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it? That is the thing. The suffering to go to win it. Okay, so that takes me on to tier 20. One more cup to complete the series. It's the international circuit in the Dubai Autodrome. 5 laps. Let's see how I get on here. I do find they do go out to the outside here, but still prefer being on the outside. So then you end up coming into the inside on this corner here. There we go, look at that. There we go, into 9th, 8th, slightly off track, but into 5th. And up 4th. So 4 laps to go, 3 cars to overtake. So let's, it's looking good. There we go, that's into 3rd. Although 1st is pulling away, so I do need to try and catch them. There we go, into 2nd. So I'm 200 yards behind mice or man. Oh, see, there we go. It's gone again, the accelerator. And that might have cost me. I don't know why it does it. As I say, it does seem to be because it gets dirty, but it's been alright the last couple of days, but it's starting to play up again. I mean, fortunately, maybe back markers will come into play and I'll be able to catch first up through the back markers. But that, yeah, that's cost me. I see, and as per usual, I start pushing harder, and now I'm 400 yards ahead, behind first. Very frustrating. Yeah, it cost me. I'm catching up slowly, maybe. But I've got 2 laps to try and catch first, and I'm currently 400 yards behind first. And for those that don't know, I'm not one just to quit normally, unless it's an absolute loss. So I'm going to carry on. And if I don't get it today, I'll just try again tomorrow. But at the moment, it's not looking very good. Okay, coming into 1 lap to go. It's like 300 yards behind first. But that will probably end up being closer to 400 by the end of this straight. So it feels like I'm not really catching up. Final lap. Never mind, second will have to do for today. And then I've gone and messed it up anyway. Yeah, so not happening today. There we go, second. So I didn't quite get the series completed. So this series will be back tomorrow. That's a shame. So Aaron C. John says, I am saving gold for the Formula Future event, banked over 1200. Yeah, so it's a McLaren, isn't it? The McLaren MP 4/4 is a very nice car, but it is quite expensive to win. Jose's put nice. He said, bit of bus on the Zenvo though. Mirrors don't work, and when you stop, it apparently idles at 0 RPM. Plus, the car isn't very good. Fair enough. Alec Glow says, what would be the price for the Formula Future event? That is a good question. I can't remember. I don't know. I can't remember if the series is a minimum PR series. Well, yeah, we'll take a look closer to the time. Jose says, yay, Tony, you the expert. I don't think I am. I don't think I am. But I do like to play, and I do have a degree of experience. All right, there we go. So Lord Night Moon has commented saying former event can be done with $R upgrades. Okay. I suppose that depends on your skill level. But again, that suggests it's a recommended PR event rather than a minimum PR event. Right, so next, I'm going to go to Season 4. And my third attempt to win some gold is Battle of the EVOs. Currently, it sits at 46%. So at 50%, I get an additional 11 gold. So let's give that a go. Let's have a look and see what's open. Okay, there we go. So tier 11 speed snap, and I'm going to use the Mercedes as it's fully upgraded. 98 miles per hour I've got to get. Let's see how we get on. Well, that was quite easy. Well, this might be problematic. Nope, not at all. Obviously, having a car well above the minimum PR requirement for the Cup in this tier helps significantly. So that should take me to 48%. Okay, so 48%. Let's do the speed record. So the Porsche Test Track at dawn, and it's the short on-road circuit. I'm not sure where the fastest part of the track is for this. Let me have a think. Yeah, it'd be fine. It's so close towards the end of... Yeah, just go around it, I reckon. It should be fine. There we go. Bang. Now this bit I can never get right. There we go. That's the first. That should mean up to 50% and some more gold. So Aaron C. John says, I don't know how much it costs to do the Formula Future. That's why I saved. Yeah, that's a fair comment. Alec Goes puts top 500 time trial players could do most events with our dollar upgrades. Yes, yeah. And I'm not one of those, that's for sure. And Mickey Chizuru, welcome along, says the final stage requirement is EVOX. I don't quite understand. Oh, the final stage requirement is EVOX. Oh, I guess what you're saying is in this particular series, there we go, 50%. Obviously, this car won't be able to get to 100%, and I'll have to upgrade at some point the Lancer Evolution X, but I'm not spending any gold at the moment, so I won't be doing that any time soon. Okay, so it's just cups that are now left. So next on the list will be the Daytona International Speedway, which is not one of my favorite tracks. It is at least 4 laps. Let's see how we get on. Looks like it's a full 22 races. Okay, into 10. It's weird when the car's really slow. Into 8. Seven, hopefully 6. No, didn't quite get there. There we go, get on the inside. Yeah, lost it again. I've lost it again. I don't know why it does this. It's very frustrating. I might have to go back to my mini iPad again, which then causes problems on the... It's crap, this, isn't it? Absolute crap. Never mind. And that's cost me a race again. Yeah, it's not. I don't know why. It's not even registering. There we go. Shocking. I did look online about it, and it did say they're not admitting a bug, but it's a known issue that if you get dirt on specifically on an iPad Air or an iPad Pro, the sensitivity of the screen doesn't work. Very frustrating. So I'm sort of caught between a rock and a hard place. I've got either an iPad that doesn't work properly in Real Racing 3, or I have problems with the AirPlay. It's a conundrum that will get solved. I'm not entirely sure how at this moment in time. Oh, sod right off. Do you know what? I'm going back to bloody brakes being low because I've had enough of this. Can't get the driver. Can't get the driver. I'm definitely not doing the event with 0 brakes because I'm just not fast enough. I'm faster with brake assists on low. There's no way I can win this from 5th with 2 laps to go. This is ridiculous. Never mind, never mind. Let's get it together. We'll do the best we can. If we can't win, let's make sure we finish in the top 3. Okay, did a little bit better there. For me, only the motorcycle course is worse than the road course around the Daytona track. I'm just not a fan of them. There's not many overtaking spots on this track, in my humble opinion. So it's actually very hard to then catch cars in front of you for quite large parts, large portions of the whole track. It's no Circuit of Americas, that's for sure. So it's another day of struggles for me. Just not getting to grips with zero brake assists. But we shall persevere, despite the fact I just did a rant saying I'm going to put low brake assist back on. I will do it for the events in the short term. But it is now all about practice. Well, at least I've finished third, so it counts as towards opening up the next tier, which I believe will actually open if I finish third. But it doesn't look like I'm going to win. And a common theme in this particular stream Come on. No. Not having it. There we go. So that is third. Only third. Back in a minute. Okay, so M. Nandan Bandri asks, really excited for Formula Future. Have you done the previous Formula Future event back in, I think, 2017, if I'm not wrong? Yeah, I don't know when it was, but I did do it, yes. I do have, because it's the McLaren MP4/4, isn't it? I'm sure it is. And I do have that car. So there we are. You see, that car did need servicing, unfortunately, after that, but it did open the tier, the next tier. I'm not sure I'm going to use. Oh, what did I service? Oh, did I use the wrong car? Oops. Well, that'd be why I struggled then. Okay. Yes, so the McLaren. So if I go to my road garage, obviously it doesn't prove that I did the event, but I would have done. If I go to McLaren, there she is. The MP4. Oh, sorry, it's not the 4/4. It's the MP4-X. Look at the PR on it, 145.3, and I do actually have it fully upgraded. So I think I would have won it, and then there would have been an opportunity of some discounts on the upgrades. So there we go. Because the 4/4 is an old Formula One car, driven, I believe, by Ayrton Senna. So there we go. Yeah, so it looks like I made a right old mess up there on the road collection. Season 4, Battle of the EVOs. So whoops-a-daisy. So I'll carry on racing, this time with the Mercedes-Benz. There we go. Yes, obviously I meant it's the MP4-X, not the MP4/4. So many similar sounding names in this game. Okay, so I did get first there, and I obviously did use the poorly upgraded Evo X, which was a mistake on my part. So request in the chat from Aaron C. John, could you put the library for the MP4/4 on? So if we go to road collection again, and we just look up the McLarens. I don't want to go there. I want to go into there. There we go. 12 or 11. But I always have my fully upgraded cars, and I can't believe they have allowed that to happen on a Formula 1 car, but there we go. Candy. Couldn't do the wheels though, never mind. No biggie. Now, I don't know what the MPX is originally set to. Let's have a look. Oh, just black. There we go. That's what that's set to. And I mean, again, just look how long it is. It doesn't even fit on screen properly. There we go. Get it back to the colour that represents all my cars when they're fully upgraded, at least for the time being. Right, so back to road collection, back into season 4, back to Battle of the EVOs. Aaron C. John says thank you. You are most welcome. So Lime Rock Park is actually grown on me as a track. I do find these early corners though quite tough. So I'm not even making a dent. Might actually lose a head-to-head here. There we go. A head-to-head lost. Not having a good day or all in all. It's been a day of defeats. So let's try that again. There we go. That's better. No, no. The acceleration has gone again and again. Oh, God. No. Why? Why, Apple? I don't know why it does it. It can't be because it's that greasy. I simply don't believe it. Nevertheless, I did manage to win. And M. Nandan Bandri has a good laugh. Well, fair enough. To be fair, that is part of the fun. Me messing up or me struggling, entertaining you folk. That's what it's all about. Okay, have opened up the showcase for the birthday car, but I can't use it. So there we go. Right, so what I'll do next is the lowest available cup, the Suzuka circuit. It's the West circuit, and it's 6 laps. So let's give this a go, and let's see how many times my acceleration fails. It's never at the start. It's always mid-race. You go, hang on a minute, I'm slowing down here. Okay, so 6 laps, and I'm in 6th, and I'm in 5th. Is that 4th? There we go, into 1st. A little bit close there to hitting the barrier. Okay, there we go. So there's still a long way to go, but I'm at 300 yards ahead of second, so it's looking good for the win. Obviously, I see the comments to do with wearing finger gloves. Yeah, I'm not sure that'll help. I just think there's a problem with this iPad, or rather, these types of iPad, because it just seemed to be a known issue. Though obviously Apple won't admit that's the case. But what annoys me is the iPad Mini never has this problem. So it can be literally grunged up beyond belief. And never have the problem with the acceleration. It's only on this device. So I reckon it would still happen even if I had some sort of gloves on. Whoops, here we go. Ooh. Whoops, a daisy. Yeah, so longer term, I don't know what I'm going to do. But in the short term, one will just have to persevere. Look at that, I've already caught back markers. We're only on lap 4. Okay, there we go. 4 laps down, 2 more to go. In first by 800 yards. There we go. Okay, there we go. Just about there. we go. At least it was a first. No accelerator problems that time round. Okay, let's see what we've got next. Have we still got... No, we haven't got any durability left on the car. I'm not going to service it just yet, just in case there's an endurance, because it might be worthwhile giving the endurance a go, but there isn't one. That's a shame. All right, so service that car. This series will be back tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to get to 75%, but we'll take it closer and closer to 75%. And with there being a showcase for the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X showcase, there'll be 2 cars to use in tomorrow's stream for Battle of the EVOs. Right, what have we got next on the list? Next on the list is the Taycan collection, another new to series 4. I reckon, again, I'm not going to take this to 75%, but I reckon if I can get it so far up, it should be in a position to possibly do tomorrow. So I'll start with the autocross. Actually, what is the PR for the Cup? It's only 51.5, so we should be good here. 39 seconds to beat. Oh gosh, it's the car that sounds like R2-D2. Oh, and we're off track. There you go. Easy does it. There we go. First by 4 seconds. Admittedly, I did take the off the track shortcut. Okay, elimination next. Elvin Spiros, welcome to the chat. Says, nice car. Well, it looks nice. It sounds awful, though. It sounds awful. There we go. Into second, even first. Just about got that right. Maybe not quite, as I went off track. Okay, 5 cars left in the race. I think I did brake a bit too early there. Oh dear. Somehow I'm managing still to be winning. I've got no idea how. Oh dear. This car really does moan at you when it doesn't like the driving you're doing. But only 2 cars left in the race, and I'm 100 yards, less than 100 yards now, 25 yards ahead of second. Don't want to be messing up this corner. Oh, just about one as he goes flying by. Almost. Maybe not. Alvin Speros says it sounds like an ambulance siren. It's horrific. It really is. It's horrible. There we go. So that is another first. Not had many of those today. Been struggling a bit. Right, so I need another win or another podium position to open up the next tier. So let's have a look. What have we got? Yeah, okay. So the smallest number of laps is the Hockenheimring Grand Prix circuit. It's 4 laps. Let's give this a go. And Seeker Blyat enters the chat on the YouTube side. Welcome along. So 22 car race, 4 laps. Should be okay. Should be okay. Okay, into 8th. Okay, into 4th. So I can see 3rd and 2nd. Looks like 1st has gone flying off into the distance. Although I do think it's harder to see them because I think it's a black car, not a white car. Yeah, I can just see him there. So, Seeker Blyat asks, all purple in garage. So the colour code, you see, there you go, there's my acceleration failing again. So the colour coding is, if a car is fully upgraded, I change it to the candy colour, just so it's easily noticeable in my garage that it's fully upgraded. Oh. All right, let's see if we can catch first. Not like that. Not like that. No, sir. Okay, let's see how we're doing at the end of this lap then. So I'm easily second, but I'm 350 yards behind first. So that's not brilliant. Oh, there we go. So that's blown this race. Second it is, I think. There we go. Looks like I've closed about 80 yards up, so that's not going to be enough to win. Final lap. Yeah, there we go again. Porsches. Ugh. So that's another part of my racecraft I need to work on, that I just push too hard when I'm trying to catch a car that I'm really not going to catch. There we go, second. I blame all my non-wins today on the acceleration stopped working. Still have a little bit of durability left in the car. So I'm thinking there might be quite a bit of racing to be had still, because I reckon I can do the head-to-head, and then possibly a cup, and then possibly the endurance, and then a time trial as well. Oh, see, look, there we go. Look, there. Look, absolutely nothing. Ridiculous. Retry. Getting angry now. Still I'm getting angry, I'm turning green. Okay. And Uzi for Kim says, I love using Porsche in this game. Very good. There are indeed a shed load of Porsche cars in this game. That is for sure. Oops, a daisy. Still managed to win. But let's have a look and see if I have any durability left for a cup. Now it is under by 4 miles, but the PR of this car is 60, so I reckon that's still okay to have a go at a cup race. So I'll do the Circuit de Catalunya Grand Prix circuit, 4 laps, and then hopefully after this I'll have a go at the endurance and then finish off with the weekly time trial. Okay, into 8th, onto the inside now, get past these guys, into 4th, let's hope for no acceleration problems, because we're in a good position here, into 2nd, there we go, into 1st. And that's with a car that's 4 miles per hour into, oh dear, here we go, into the red. The problem is also the brakes and grippers. So now I find myself in 3rd place. So I've got it all to do again. Oh, now I'm pushing too hard. Just pushing way too hard. All right, so I'm in 2nd. Let's try again. 3 laps to go. I've struggled today. There we go. Into 1st again. Oh, see, there you go. Look at that. No. Unbelievable. I wonder. Oh. So there you go. That. They are the options I've got. Use this iPad, but acceleration doesn't work, or use the mini iPad, but we get stuttering on the AirPlay. Unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. Oh, dearie me. So I think I'm going to have to return to the iPad mini tomorrow. And currently there are no perfect solutions to my predicament. Never mind the terrible driving. And look, it's gone again. It's gone. It's gone again. It's gone again. What is going on? Well, I can't carry on using this, so I'm not going to. So I would put that every single race, apart from one, I have lost because of that acceleration issue. Okay, we're back into second. What a race. Makes it so harder when you haven't got acceleration. There we go. There we go. Right, one more lap. Take it easy. Take it easy. Oh, we almost lost it again. Not fun, is it? Sure, it's fun to watch. Alright, don't mess it up here. I said don't mess it up. There we go. Oh dear, what a race. Lost it so many times today. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be back with the smaller device and we'll just have to make do with any stuttering, I think. I don't know. There we go. So that is somehow first. Arsh Jamada has put the greatest of all time. Well, you can't be on about me, because that's definitely not what I am not. Well, unless you're talking about not giving in, then maybe. But thank you very much for the comment and watching. Much appreciated. Right, not going to service the car yet because we'll use it in the endurance. Which I think is in tier, there we are, tier 16. Let's give it a go. Back in one moment. And we're back. Right. Let's go. I don't seem to be able to win here because I seem to remember what happened with the iPad mini and why I moved away from it is the audio ended up being out of sync. Which I do think is something to do with the power of the iPad mini. Might have to have a look at this, all of this in the background, I think. Now, I didn't actually check to see what mileage I've got to do, so let's just see how we get on. Okay, so it immediately looks to me I've got to do a high score, but we have at least got to 7th and 2 miles. A little bit all over the place today. Okay. Six and over 3 miles. Oh dear. There we go again. Still only in 6th. Okay, there's 5th at least. 4 miles on the scoreboard now. There we go, 5th. It doesn't. I don't know. There's 4, so maybe there's an outside chance of getting on the podium. Not driving like that though. 5 miles on the clock. There's 4th. Not seeing 3rd anywhere close though. I've only got 30 seconds left on the clock. It's funny how this car whines at you when you make it slide. So there we go, that's not very good at all, is it? Nowhere to be seen, 3rd. I'll not worry about doing the time trial. We'll service the car. Right. Now, I was going to do... So that's the end of that series for today. It will be back tomorrow. Now, I was going to do the Valour Reborn, but I'm a bit pressed for time. So I'm going to give that a skip. And instead, I'm going to go to... I think it's in season 2. Let's have a look. There we go. Style from the Isles. So another car that I fully upgraded, and therefore there is an exclusive series, is the Lotus Emira. But it also has the capability of completing this series. And and they're all very long laps. So let's just start with the Porsche test track, 9 laps. Let's see how we get on. Now, it is the short track, so there's a possibility the car will still have durability, even though this is 9 laps. But I'm going to have to go some to get first, as I'm only in 15th. So I've got 8 laps left and 12 cars to overtake. Yeah, not feeling it, just not feeling it. Okay, into 10th, into 9th. With it being a short track, back markers will come into play here, so it's going to get messy. So 7 laps to go, 8 cars to overtake. So there is an opportunity of getting first, so long as I can keep overtaking cars. And my acceleration doesn't mess up. There we go. 1 car overtaken. Could do with getting another one. Okay, so 6 laps left, 7 cars left to overtake. Happening, is it? Not happening. Somehow I managed to get 2 cars. No, I didn't. See, there you go. There it goes again. There it goes again. And again. Yeah, we're going to have to go back to the iPad mini. And here we go. They've put back markers and they just cannot overtake back markers. So a real chance to get first here because 5 cars to overtake, 4 laps to go. There we go. That's 1 car into 5th. Into 4th, gonna get 3rd here, maybe. There we go, 3rd. back markers. Another strange feature in the game. Computer opponents and copies of human opponents just cannot overtake back markers. I mean, they do eventually, but... So look, there you go, I'm in first. And it's all to do with back markers. So I've only got 2 laps left, and already I'm 200 yards ahead of second. Okay, there we go. So penultimate lap, I'm now 600 yards ahead of second. That's crazy. As I said, they just can't overtake back markers. It's weird. Final lap. And I've lost my acceleration again. There we go. Oops, oops, and again. There we go, first. Somehow I managed to get first. I think the only question is there anything left on the car's durability? Yes, there is. Okay, so we'll be able to get another race done. So this puts this car in striking distance of hitting 100% in this series tomorrow. Okay, so I'll do the Formula E Berlin circuit. It's another 9 laps. This will be the last race of today. This is another track I do not like because there's just nowhere to overtake. It's so slim, this track. So you're just stuck behind the cars. So it's going to get messy, this one. And I've lost my acceleration. Okay, into 15. So it's just unbearable, isn't it? A very frustrating day of racing for me today. I will be returning to using the mini iPad tomorrow. But there might be sound problems, so you're just going to have to, I'm afraid, in the short term, put up with them. Then again, there might not be. Who knows? Who knows? Well, look at this. I'm only in 15th, so it's not looking good at all for victory. And I'm driving like a madman as well. But I literally can't overtake anyone with this car. All right, I think I'm going to call it there because I can't race with this pad and I've not got the Mini anywhere close. So, yeah, 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 not good, is it? Not good at all. Shocking. I think it's shocking that the iPad plays up like that. I don't know why. It's only this one. I don't think there's a problem, generally speaking. You can use it, it's fine. It's just the game. Never mind. Right, okay. So all in all, quite a disappointing session, I'd say. So in summary, where do we begin? Okay, right. In summary, I did take the Aston Martin V12 Vantage 2022 exclusive series above 25%. That will be back tomorrow. Um, what will also be back tomorrow is if we go to, I think it was in season one. So go across. Yeah, there we go. The Lamborghini Love Letter sits at 99%. There's one cup to do, so that will happen again tomorrow. Then in regards to season four, um, I'll add the Valour Reborn hopefully to the list of tomorrow's racing. The Taycan collection sits at 64%, so it's close to 75%. Possibility of getting there, possibility it might not happen tomorrow. And the Battle of the EVOs at 56%. I don't think that will get to 75% tomorrow, but it will be part of the racing. Did it at least take it above 50% today? What else have we got? Ah, yes, and finally, Uh, on season two, we did have the style from the Isles. We did one of the races. I'll do the other two tomorrow, hopefully with a better device where the acceleration works. So, in terms of my gold, um, going for 70 gold a day, I needed to be at 280 today. Going for 80 gold a day, I needed to be at 320. I would say I've not really smashed it today. I've only really got, I think it was 21 gold today. So the gold total is above what I'm aiming for, which is fine. But I just need to improve that earning capability. So at the moment it sits at 337, but there is a possibility of plenty of gold tomorrow. Okay, so there we go. Let me drop the iPad and the sound. So, thank you all for watching. It's been quite a frustrating stream today for me because the iPad has been playing up. Um, So there we go. Just how it is on occasion. Nevertheless, I hope you've enjoyed the racing all the same. There'll be more of it, but maybe just a little bit more focused and better tomorrow. In regards to what is left of your day, I hope it's a very good one. The time of the stream tomorrow might be a bit earlier because it looks like we've got at least 3 hours worth of racing to be done. So tomorrow's stream on the YouTube side will be round about 12 p.m. On the Rumble side, it might actually end up being around about the same time as it is today, which is a 7 p.m. stream. If you have liked the video, if you wouldn't mind giving it a like, and if you'd like to see more of this, then please subscribe to my channel, The Fifth Guardian, on Rumble, on YouTube, and or follow the Fifth Guardian channel on Rumble. Alrighty. So until tomorrow, thank you and goodbye.